Hello. Hello, hello. I just realized that I don't want to be in the AIM Labs category. I want to be in Monkey. Type. Man, that was hard. That was tough. Hi, MJ. Monkey type. Biddies. That boy Ant was waiting but got caught in an ad. Thank you. You watched my ad. I love it. I was getting affiliated, yes, and that did happen, and that's why you got the ad. You're welcome. I just made money off of you, sucker. Get shitted on. Fucking owned, dude. That's awesome. Thank you for your time and your dollars. Hell yeah. Thank you, MJ, for the time and the actual dollar. That shit's wild. Thank you for the bits. So I've done a lot of typing today. I've done a little bit on all of my sites, and what I enjoyed the most today was typing the wealth of nations. Antsy boy subscribing with Prime. Hell yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you. You'll never have to deal with ads again. Until next month when you have to renew your Prime, and when you come to do it, you're going to get an ad before you've done it. But thank you. That's fucking awesome. That's free money. You didn't even spend anything. Fuck yeah. Hi, baby. W. Beal. We're on a fucking hype train. Does anyone else want to give me money? Please? It'd be cool if you did. Maybe watch an ad or two. Antsy boy, you are far from first sub. Alright, MJ has solved the problem of me needing to ask for subscribers, because at this point, I think everyone else is subbed. I think you are the last sub. But I do appreciate it. I do. It's very fucking cool. Very pog, as we're meant to say in this home, in this house. Very fucking sick, nasty, brother bear. Sick, nasty, like my typing, like the wealth of nations. Dude, it's actually so sick. I hated it. I found that website like when I first started learning how to type, and I was like, man, this is a really cool concept, but I can't type more than 20 words per minute, so this is hell. I would much rather read a book, and if I'm gonna read a book, it's probably not gonna be Wealth of Nations. And then today I was like, yo, remember that site? That was pretty cool. I could maybe enjoy it now. Plus, I read part of a book last night, and so I jumped on there, and it's like, I'm only 10 pages in, but it's talking about how like the Industrial Revolution and automating shit makes life easier, and one individual can perform the labor of many. And I'm like, holy shit, that's just what AI is doing. So maybe I'll learn a thing or two. I think that'd be cool. Also, I'm assuming it's public domain because it's on that site and it has like a very limited selection. Otherwise, it's not what I would have started with. But if it is, I might just stream myself typing the Wealth of Nations this weekend. because it's fucking informative, dude. Let me tell you. That father of capitalism, he's a smart guy. He really had shit figured out. Kind of crazy to think about. I can just read and remake the work that founded our current economic system. So it's probably going to be shit content, but I'm going to type it a lot regardless this weekend, so I'll probably end up streaming it anyways, just because. We went from maybe having slop Saturday to, yeah, we're going to read The Wealth of Nations together. Nancy, what have you been doing that you've been unable to catch the streams, Brother Bear? Have you been kicked off of your own network by Trafic? Have the tools risen up against you? Be pretty cool if they did. I would be in awe. Hold on, you said funny enough, and I can't read ahead well enough to read your message at the same time. So continue espousing your thoughts and hold that thought at the same time. I will be with you in a moment. It might be longer than a moment. How long is a moment? What do you mean when you say a moment? This stream turned on at a fun time. You're still debugging Trafic. It was working for a while up until today when it broke again, and you haven't changed anything. That sounds a lot like when I show up to a meeting with a client and I'm like, hey, this worked when I tested it both locally and in your environment. Let me show you how it works. And oh, that's awesome. That's okay. It doesn't do the thing that I watched it do not too long ago. Fuck yeah. I love it when nothing changes and it stops. Very good feelings, very good vibes. I wish you the best of luck. I hope to be wonderful ASMR while you smash your head against that wall. Because let me tell you, it's probably a pretty tough wall. Look at this guy. He's got a fucking life and shit. That's why we call you thickums around these parts. I don't know why we call you thickums. And I'm fascinated by the fact that you were able to recall that that's what it meant, and neither of us know the origin. But that's why we call you thickums around these parts. But hey man, having a life is cool. Big congrats. I hope your studies are going well and whatnot. AI doesn't help with debugging it, like, at all. Well, have you tried putting your AI in search the internet mode and linking it to your forums? That's gotta be helpful, right? That's what I do. Dude, I'm such a piece of shit these days. Instead of Googling things, I go to ChatGPT, and if it can't figure it out, I'm like, okay, you Google it for me then. Someone else has run into this problem and figured it out. If it's not in your training data, find it on the internet. I don't care. Works out pretty well, I think. Or it's lying to me, but it's a really convincing liar. Gemini is always in internet mode? Oh, true. True. I forgot you're a Google man. Shit. In that case, you may be running into a brand new problem. That shit might not exist. Might need an exorcist for that one. Might need the police. I don't know why you would need them, but you might. Have you tried turning on your own stream and taking a cig break? I find that helps me get my thought. I find that helps me get my thoughts in order. Fucking dickhead can't even say words. What the fuck is this? You have not tried the cig break. You'll try that next. Okay, good. Highly recommend. You want your home lab blessed by the Vatican server racks. Yeah, dude. Just get some holy coolant. Throw it in your own system. It'll work. They say that you can dilute holy water into anything, right? Isn't that how that works? Anything liquid that consumes holy water becomes itself holy water. So you just have to find your local supplier of holy water and add a drop of it into the coolant of your... It must be a water-cooled system, but that would be how you bless your shit. Dilution stops at 49%. Well, fuck. You're gonna need a lot more holy water, I guess. A holy let's encrypt cert or a kernel branch. I don't think they make those. I don't think the Pope is out here blessing our certs. I'm sure someone would for the right price. I don't think that's on the Pope's to-do list. I think you're shit out of luck. This is running off an Optiplex. It's definitely not. Come on. Come on, fucking Optiplex. What? The name is familiar, but I don't even know what the fuck that is. It certainly, it sounds dated. It sounds like something that would have been all of the rage. An old office PC from Dell. Yeah, okay. Old as in like 2015 at the latest, right? Optiplex just sounds like 2000s. Plex feels like an old tech. Fuck, what do they call new tech? Fuck. There's a date system to the way that things are named. And I don't know what it is. An i5 6400 and 8 gigs of DDR3. Okay, I do know what those are. I do know that that's fucking awesome. I do have appreciation for the DDR3s. That's fucking sick, brother. Shit, I might have some DDR3 in one of the machines behind me. I don't know how much. I do know that I'm not typing for shit right now. I'm just slow and steady at the moment. I don't feel like I really give a fuck. It's your storage server? Yeah, I would hope you weren't running that in a system that you're describing as performant. Yeah, that would be a bit of an oxymoron. You'll shut up. So okay, we're gonna lock the fuck in. We're gonna do this to bless all of the DDR3 left in the ecosystem. I feel like I'm boring. I don't like not talking, but I am kind of hitting that shit, let me tell you. Never mind, I stopped hitting that shit. Oh my god, I was hitting that shit. Mom! Mom, get the camera! Oh my god. Tie the personal best. Kind of. There's a lot of rounding involved. It's actually impossible that would have tied my personal best, but it's still a pretty fucking good number. That's that shit we like to see. All right. Let's do some pre-reading. I've never done this before, but let's look at the words we're about to type so that we know what they are when we type them. Right? We've got pile, widow, luxurious Pierce, conditioner, profitability. I don't feel like that's helping me at all. I feel like I've already forgotten. All right, never mind. Undo. Lock in. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, we almost did well. Okay, maybe pre-reading was the move, because we started kind of fucking hot, and then we got to words that I had not pre-read, and we dropped like a fucking rock. Maybe reading is good for you. Oh? Alright. Would type-eraser help or hurt? Well, I mean, shit. The Wealth of Nations has caused me to use punctuation and capitalized letters, and I was hitting 52 on here earlier. Not to brag, but I think you may see some significant improvement in my type racing abilities. I think we could maybe cook it up. I think I could go to typeracer.com and I think I could create a racetrack and copy this URL and play you just once for funsies. And I could slob on that knob. I mean, what? You've got to change your fucking name, brother. This is, well, I'm the owner, I have to start the race. This is fucked. Okay, it's the final countdown. I held the wrong shift. It's fucking over. It's... Oh, God. Why isn't this like the Wealth of Nations? Adam Smith never once mentioned New York. What the fuck? Alright, babe, get in here. Babe, you have to defend my honor. This is not like the Wealth of Nations. Babe, I don't care if you're in a game. I'm relying on you. You better have... Please have audio on. Please. Please. I can hear her talking in Discord from her office. I think she's leaving me to fend for myself. Okay. Alright, this is fucked. Those closest to me have abandoned me. This is where we get the Lone Ranger power boost. I don't give a fuck if you're AFK. We're taking this. Okay, this feels weird, and I don't like it. Get fucked. I won. This is rigged. You typed it all. It didn't count it. Check Steam. Wait. What the fuck? Oh, hold on. I'm flashing donkey dick. What do you mean check Steam? What am I checking Steam for? You're sending me a screen cap. It sounds like you got shit on and you're coping. It sounds like you were afraid because I know the wealth of nations. Also, could we just appreciate that regardless, you typed a quote from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, you did in fact type that quote, I suppose, at 0 words per minute, loser. Fuck, how slow can you go? Am I right or am I right? Also, you choking and being afraid of me aside, dude, I typed 56 words per minute there. That's insane. I know how to press shift on my keyboard now. This shit's kind of crazy. Thank you. Thank you. It's time that I get recognition for the hard work that I put in. Fuck. Fuck. I don't know where those letters are. Fuck. Okay. May have been a fluke. May have been a fluke that I could type fast. But I could type fast for a little bit. And that's pretty cool. And by fast, I mean not slow. So, suck it, nerd. Oh god, I don't... There's a parentheses. Okay, we're gonna have to close that soon. I hope I can. It's true. Close. Fucking got it. Fat fingered it. Boom. I did have you for the first bit, and then fucking what happened? It was either punctuation or capitalization or both, probably. Oh great, Olosh sucks. Okay, you did change your name. That's I appreciate you. It's well, you're no longer undefeated against me, so you can suck my nuts. You get one more race, and if I lose, I leave. That's a tough word. Damn it, I didn't hold shift long enough. $58! Fuck yeah! Yes! Yes! You type fast! You type fast! 88's fucking fast too. It's... You were freaking the sheets, let me tell you. You were gonna wait at the end to emote. No. Fuck yourself. You were gonna watch me type the wealth of nations. My problem with this is this is written by Adam Smith, am I right? Yeah, Adam Smith. This motherfucker doesn't know what a paragraph is. His paragraphs are so long. And you only get a checkpoint after you finish one. Dude, I'm 60% done with chapter 1, and like 30% of it was all in one paragraph. It was so fucking long. It was 2 pages of unbroken text. Pissed me off. And it was the first thing I opened the page to today, so that's probably part of the reason that I gave up when I couldn't type half my current speed. Adam Smith is a fucking sadist. Anywho, that block is just straight up too long for me to want to type on stream. I will eventually, but not right now. I don't have the patience right now. We will all learn together at some point when I feel like it. And then we'll be really welcoming to new viewers, because who doesn't want to join halfway through a fucking centuries-old book? Hey, this guy's typing a book that was made 100 years ago. He's doing it too fast for me to make fun of him, but too slow for me to actually read the book. What a dick. That's what I imagine it'll be like. And then we'll just run ads on the non-believers. Fuck. Speaking of ads, pre-roll ads have been disabled for 45 minutes. We must have just run one. I used to know a guy named Mar. He recommended me for a pyramid scheme. That was an interesting conversation. What's crazy about pyramid schemes is they still exist because the people in them truly believe that they're good for them. Like the guy that actually gave me the call to be like, hey, you want to join this scheme? He was like genuinely passionate about his scheme. I couldn't even tell if he knew it was a scheme. He was just fucking invested. He was like, dude, it's a great opportunity. You're gonna meet awesome people. We all help each other out. And I was like, yeah, you're kind of reliant on helping your people out because if they don't do well, you don't make money. I'm not going to meet great people. I'm going to meet suckers that you're profiting off of. And let me tell you, if anyone's going to profit off of me, it's going to be me. So I told him politely, yeah, man, now's not the right time. Because I'm pussy. And because Mar seemed like he was genuinely interested in it, and I didn't want to ruin his rapport by him recommending a guy that shits all over the thing, so you gotta play nice with folks that don't know any better. I hope they're all profiting off of someone else at this point. I hope they're all doing well. Okay, that was terrible. We're gonna go play Aim Labs now. We're gonna play the game of clicking balls. Basketballs, courtesy of LeBron James. And then when we're done, we're gonna take old Yeller out back and fucking pop him. I don't know why. I've never seen old Yeller, but I'm pretty sure they take him out back and shoot him. Let's see, today is an odd numbered day, so we're doing odd numbered tasks. Yippee, yippee. No, wait, give me my fucking cursor back, you son of a bitch. Listen here, you dirt brat motherfucker. That one. Okay, begin. I'm in hell. I'm actually in hell. What the fuck is going on? You know what? Forget about it. We are not mentally prepared for this. This is nightmare fuel. They're so fast and so far out of reach, and I'm actually gonna take old Yeller out back. It's me. I'm Old Yeller. Fucking bitch. Why did I do that? God, I clicked so many balls. How the fuck did I do poorly? I have not done monkey type JavaScript yet. No, I have not. I probably don't want to. What if that's how AI code generation works? Is you prompt for your code and then someone has to do a random monkey type test to actually generate the code. That would be sick. AI actually Indians. I was a little too locked in there, but we did PB, so it was worth it. The question is, who tells the typers what to type? Oh, fuck, you're right. The code is predetermined, it's just not generated yet. You've got me there. You have got me there. Does this prove free will doesn't exist? Yes. Yes, that is correct. Monkey Type actually wrote all of Shakespeare's novels, and it was infinite monkeys on infinite monkey types. And then a time traveler from after the monkeys also wrote all of the code to generate the AI to develop the time machine, then went back and gave the monkeys typings to Shakespeare and was like, hey, this shit's fire. Also, by the way, you're the guy that wrote it. And that's how language was made. Infinite monkeys on infinite typewriters. And the wealth of nations. Let me tell you, when I learned something from that book, I'm going to tell you guys all about it. I'm going to be so excited. Because right now, it's just like summarizing the idea that if you specialize in something, you will become better at that thing. And I'm like, yeah, brother, that makes sense. I think we can all agree that the more you do something, the better you get at it. And if you try to do something else that you have done less often, you will probably not be as good relatively. But he's coming from the perspective of farmers and blacksmiths. And he's saying that, like, farmers that run the whole farm by themselves, they are less efficient than they could be because their work is seasonal. And so in planting season, they're planting all of the time, but then in harvesting season, they're harvesting all of the time. And so they can't just do one task. The occupation requires that multiple tasks be done. And farming's kind of a shitty example because I think that's just kind of the way that growing shit works. Whole point of the stream, really? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You do something a lot and you get good at it. So I'm doing something a lot, hoping to get good at it, and I think we can tie the two together. And I'm not going to farm because if I run a farm, it would be impossible for me to do one thing every day for a year because my tasks would change. And honestly, ever since I started fucking around with Claude Code, and honestly getting really weird red pill YouTube recommendations, I've kind of been regretting the aim training portion of the resolution because I really just want to type all the time. I think with AI getting as good as it is, as quickly as it is, the rate at which you can interface with a machine is the only thing that will matter for making money in the future. And let me tell you, I'd love to be good at games, but even more than that, I would love to be fucking loaded, dude. I would love to be able to type so fast that I can manage multiple agents at once, managing multiple agents at once, and just, I don't know, shit out a website a day, and then make my own monkey type, and then train my agents on SEO, and then make my monkey type more popular than the real monkey type. Because also, SEO is going to change drastically in the near future as Google as a search engine ultimately falls and people just start asking AI, like, hey, what website is good for this? Because, I mean, shit, I'm already doing that sometimes. So as more and more people do that, the searches are going to get more and more specific, where instead of optimizing SEO for like just one specific keyword, you want to optimize for the prompt at large. So weird things are going to get popular pretty quickly here soon. Is today the day I'm going to do some human benchmark? Absolutely the fuck not, brother. Absolutely not. I think I'm unrealistic. You think I'm unrealistic about the role that AI is going to play in the soon future? Okay, for one, there's no time frame that has been agreed upon here. I'm going to be alive for a really long fucking time. And for two, even if AI doesn't become the end all be all in my lifetime. Machines already are the end all be all. I still need to interface with machines nonstop all day, every day. The faster and better I can do that, the better I am in general. That's current, that's true right here, right now. I just think that, like, knowledge will become less valuable over time. Which, you know, now that I say it that way, maybe I am dooming a little bit. But fuck it, man. Just type fast. That's all there is to it. What do I think will happen to AI when the bubble is projected to pop? The same fucking thing that happened to the internet when the dot-com bubble popped. It won't go away. The market will crash. That's why I'm not invested in AI at the moment. 99% of AI companies will end up being unable to turn a profit, and they will cease to exist. But the technology is there and is good, and those that survive that crash will become giants, like fucking Google and Microsoft and Amazon. I mean, Microsoft, they were kind of doing their thing before .com. But yeah, like, companies will fail, but the technology will live on. Because if it is capable of making money for one person, right now nobody knows where the money is. But there is just a general understanding that there is money there. So everybody's throwing shit at a wall and hoping it sticks, and it's not going to stick for most people. When the bubble pops is when we're going to find out what shit did stick to the wall, and we're just going to see a ton of copycats. We're going to see people finding the formula for, oh, okay, this is how we make money now. Yeah, AI companies don't turn a profit. Yes, that is correct. With the recess of the AI industry, the massive data centers they're building will have to close, and those will add tons of entirely unsustainable costs. The data centers would have to be built anyways. Even if LLMs never took off the way they did, even if we were still living in a Google, Amazon-centric world, data centers still need to be made and maintained. So yes, we're making them, like, too quickly and too haphazardly at the moment, but they do need to be there. The rate of technology advancements and consumption is too high to not build data centers. I don't think those are a loss if the bubble pops. I think they just get repurposed into something that does make money. And we're on the same page with AI currently not making money because we're still in the throw shit at the wall phase. Nobody has gotten anything to stick yet. Because the bubble hasn't popped, right? The timer isn't even up for what doesn't stick to fall to the ground. Get those ovals, hell yeah. When the bubble pops, you're just going to see more concentrated development. There's not going to be a Claude and a ChatGPT and a Rufus and a fucking whoever else is making models, right? models will turn into one or two household names, and it'll be whoever figures out how to make money off of their model. And it's not going to be through like public consumption of an API or anything like that. It's not going to be public access. Whoever figures out how to make money off of their model is going to do it in a way that like may not even be out yet. But ChatGPT as like a web interface, or Gemini as a web interface, that's not the moneymaker, and it never was going to be. There's not a demand for these new hyperscale AI data centers, though. I agree that data centers need to exist and will continue to. Your career depends on it. I changed perspective mid-sentence, but fuck it. You don't think there will be enough demand to replace the AI usage of those data centers. Hopefully H200 GPUs turn up for like $50 on eBay and you can build a sick AI home lab. Yeah, I mean, that'd be fucking awesome. We're on the same page. We know the same facts. I just am interpreting those facts slightly differently than you. I'm not saying that the bubble won't pop. I'm not saying that AI is going to end the world. Although Skynet could definitely fucking happen. And Claudebot is a funny way to start it. I'm not saying that the world is changing right here, right now. What I am saying is that over the course of from ChatGPT dropping for public use originally to the end of the bubble, the world will have gone through an irreversible change. There will be a use for the AI. It won't be at the scale that is currently inflating the valuation of all of these companies. And it won't be as significant as probably I'm coming off as believing it to be. But it will have an impact that will last forever. And regardless of how large or small that impact is, I need to be able to type quickly. That's the whole fucking point. The whole point is type fast. Because either AI takes my job and I have to talk to the AI to do my job, or AI doesn't take my job and I have to write my code myself. I have to type fast. That's all there is to it. AI slop will be the last artifact of humans. I mean, that'd be fucking awesome if it was. I love AI slop. I don't think that our digital footprint will survive nearly as long as our physical footprint until we're at least interplanetary. I mean, right now, you know, a couple of well-placed nukes probably wipe out all of the AI slop in the world, but you can't really undo the pyramids of Giza. Okay, you're really big on Donald Trump being gassy, and I'm out of the loop on this. I'm assuming he shitted his pants live on the stream. I have not yet had Sora recommend me gassy Donald J. Trump. No, that's where the real money is to be made in AI slop inflation of gassy Donald Trump. You know what? We're done with our typing tests. I think this is where we call it. I think I have to go to bed now and do some research. You know what I'm saying? I I think this got serious quickly and then it got weird quickly, and I don't know how to balance those emotions. Um, and more capitalism typing, please. We can look at it. I'm not going to start the fucking paragraph, but thirdly and lastly, everyone must be sensible how much labor is facilitated and unabridged by the application of proper machinery. Fucking look at this. Look at this. It's literally AI, but back when we invented machines for the first time. It's literally your job will still need to be done, and it will not be done entirely without you, but so much of the labor will be done by the machine. It's fucking... Yeah, it's not universal basic income, but it is... You can do a lot more, a lot faster now. After finished capitalism typing, will I start socialism typing? Do they have Karl Marx? They have the Count of Monte Cristo. How do I search this shit? Find a book. Karl Marx. No. What was his book? Manifesto? The Communist Manifesto? What? Who's the father of socialism? Because I just realized while saying the Communist Manifesto that Karl Marx was communism. Who invented socialism? Socialism. Social. Social is apparently a pretty common word outside of economics. You were thinking Marx. Okay, good. I'm not alone in just attributing really any non-capitalistic economies to Karl Marx. No, I'm pretty sure he invented communism, and socialism, I mean, fuck, who invented it? We're going to bed after we figure out who invented socialism. Because it is past my bedtime, but who did it? Who invented socialism? It was a response to industrial capitalism's inequities. Karl Marx is listed by Gemini as a founder of scientific socialism. Earlier thinkers known as utopian socialists, Robert Owen, Henry de Saint-Simon, and Charles Fourier, developed similar ideas decades earlier. And Karl Marx's partner in crime was Friedrich Engels. So I never really thought about it because socialism is between capitalism and communism, but I guess it was just a compromise between Adam Smith saying this is how capitalism works, and then Karl Marx was like, yeah, but what if we did it this way? And he invented communism, and then from that was like, I guess we just came up with a word for what happens when you meet in the middle. Yeah. So, hey, Meta, generate gassy, sweaty DJT reading Karl Marx. I wouldn't leave your house for a day or two. I think, given how seriously America has taken communism in the past, and wanting memes of our good Lord Donald Trump being gassy and sweaty and reading communism, I think you're on a list right now. You live near Minneapolis. I'm out of the loop on that one too, but I'm assuming good shit happens in Minneapolis. You guys got good political views over there. Oh, that's where ICE is doing the crazy shit. Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. Fuck yeah. It's fucking sick, dude. Well, I hope you stay alive and in the country, and I hope to see you again soon. I hope to see all of you again soon. Thank you for coming. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for demonizing our governor for giving school kids free lunch. I will see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye now. Goodbye. I love you. God bless America.